Stop it, guys. Stop ruining your mornings. In today's video, I'm talking about morning mistakes that ruin your entire day. Mistake number one, hitting the snooze button. When you hit that snooze button, first thing in the morning, you are saying, I'm a procrastinator. I'm putting things off. Guys, don't start your day that way. Mistake number two, not waking up early. I don't know what early is for you. Could be 4:30, could be 7:30, but whatever it is, give yourself time to get ready. When you wake up late and you are in a hurry, you've hit that snooze button multiple times, or you didn't even set the alarm. You said, oh, I'm just going to wake up when I wake up. But then you've got literally 15 minutes to get out the door. When you are rushed, you're going to mess things up. You're not going to be able to follow your routines. You are going to have a tough morning. Mistake number three, not setting aside time to be selfish. I'm talking about time that you dedicate to yourself, when you can meditate, when you can sit and actually think about the day, when you can actually work on your own self-education. You can read a book, you can start to take a course, you can improve yourself. Think about how this adds up, guys. If you're consistent, we're talking 30 minutes a day, 3.5 hours a week, over 150 hours a year that you could dedicate to picking up a new skill set, which can get you a better job. If you're running your own company, can help you take your company to the next level. One of my favorite sources for self-education, Skillshare, the paid sponsor of today's video. Guys, and for years, I've been using their services. Why? Because they bring in the best in the industry to teach you with these online courses. We're talking about Simon Sinek. So if you want to learn how to give a presentation, and I'm giving a big presentation at the end of this year to over 500 people at the Queen Elizabeth Center over in London, you can bet I am following what Simon Sinek talks about on how to get up on a stage and own it. Another one of my favorite courses on Skillshare, SEO by Rand Fishkin. If you don't know who Rand Fishkin is, he's the founder of Moz, which is one of the largest SEO companies out there. And for me, running an online company, when I want it to grow, well, I need to know what's going on with the basics of SEO are so I can direct my SEO team. And let's say you want to learn about social media strategy. You want to grow on Instagram. You want to grow here on YouTube. Well, Skillshare was not fooling around. They brought in Gary Vaynerchuk. If you're not familiar with Gary V, he is the man when it comes to social media. He's written books. He runs VaynerMedia. This guy is self-grown. I mean, he took his family liquor store in New Jersey and grew it, to a multi-million-dollar empire, and then turned around and created his own media company. At the end of the day, Gary is the guy to learn from when it comes to social media, and Skillshare did a great job bringing in the best right there to teach you. Guys, if you can't tell, I absolutely love this company because they bring in the best and they make education accessible right at your fingertips. Over 21,000 courses. If you want to learn about entrepreneurship, writing, if you want to get into anything creative like with artwork and design, they've got you covered. So any of these courses, guys, you can go in there and get access to the best, and for less than $10 a month. It's an amazing deal if you buy their annual membership. I'm linking the Skillshare down in the description. The first 600 people to sign up are going to get 2 months free. It's a great program, guys. Go check it out. Again, I'm linking to them down in the description. The next morning mistake that you make, not moving. Gentlemen, you've got to get the blood flowing. You've got to do something. Now, going to the gym for an hour, I know in the morning, that's a luxury for most people. But can you actually maybe just go for a run, a quick jog for 30 minutes? Okay, that's too much time. How about simply take the dog out for a walk for about 5 to 10 minutes? You don't even have 10 minutes? Okay, guys, 7 minutes of burpees. When it comes down to it, guys, don't let excuses hold you back. Now, this next mistake is a bad one. Do not check your email first thing in the morning, because what is usually waiting for you in your email, especially your work email? Fires, problems, other people's issues that they want to load onto you before the day even gets going. People are in different time zones. They're sending all this stuff. No, set up barriers. Don't check your email first thing when you wake up. Now, this next mistake is almost as bad as email, but that is having the news playing in the background. Maybe just flip on the television, you got the news going. Think about what's on the news. Everything is negative. Everything is about how this world is getting worse. Understand the news, their job is to get you all excited, get you all worked up. What value is that bringing to your life? My personal advice, stop watching the news. Stop watching something which they're feeding you all this negativity. Now, some of you guys may want to stay a little bit more in tune. I get that, especially if it's within your industry. So in that case, sign up for an email curated letter system where actually they just send you the emails of what's important. And that for me is a better way to digest the media. Your next morning mistake that sabotages your day, not drinking enough water. You go straight to the coffee. Guys, okay, Coffee is fine. I'm not going to say give up the coffee. I personally love coffee. But before you have your coffee, drink a glass of water. Before you walk out the door, drink another glass of water. You want to start the day hydrated. All the successful athletic guys I know that take really good care of their bodies, they drink a lot of water. They also set up systems so that having access to water is very easy. The next morning mistake that could ruin your day, not eating a good breakfast. For me, that's making it at home. It's going to be a lot less expensive. I can control what goes into my body. And guys, you just went 10 plus hours without eating. So I understand some of you guys are fasting. Maybe this isn't your thing. But most of us, if we don't eat a good breakfast, we're going to overeat at lunchtime. I know for me, if I'm in a hurry, 4 boiled eggs, a banana, and I'll take that. Good to go. Guys, find what works for you, but make sure not to skip breakfast. The next morning mistake that can ruin your day, not having anything to wear. Sure, you got a closet full of clothing, but it's not organized. Or your favorite shirt, you've got that big presentation, it's off in the cleaners. Your favorite suit, it's got a stain on it. You didn't spot that. Guys, you want to have everything organized. So the night before, maybe the week before, you're laying out things. Yes, the night before, lay out your clothing. Your mom had it right. And this right here eliminates you having to think in the morning. Everything is pressed. Everything is shined. Everything is laid out, ready to go. So when you wake up, it's actually easier to dress better than it is to not dress, to dress down or to try to wear something else. So who hasn't had one of those mornings that you can't find your keys, you can't find your wallet, or you can't find your phone, and you spend 15 minutes looking for something that should have taken 15 seconds to grab, and you end up being late? Guys, don't let that happen to you. Everything should have its place. I know for me, we've got a specific place in the house where we have all of our charging stations. If I'm not using the phone, if I don't have it in my pocket, it is going to be at the charging station. When it comes to my keys, I've got a place right next to the door where I hang them as soon as I walk into the door. Every time I can't find my wallet, it's because I didn't place it right in that little valet I've got right next to the door. So you've got to remind yourself, and you've got to remember that everything has its place. Now, this next one may seem a little bit woo-woo, but guys, it matters. Before you leave, think about and be grateful for what you've got. I know for me, I look at my kids. I look at my beautiful wife. I'm thankful for everything that I have. Yes, I want more, and there are certain things I'm going after. I'm an ambitious guy, but when it comes down to it, gosh, I'm just so fortunate to have healthy children. I'm so fortunate to have a wife that loves me for who I am. When you leave your home with the right mindset, the rest of the day, it's so much easier to slog through all the tough stuff you're going to run into. All right, gentlemen, now it's your turn. I want to hear from you down in the comments. Agree, disagree? What ruins your morning? I know you guys have some good ones. I want to hear from you guys down in the comments. And don't forget, go check out Skillshare. I'm linking to them down in the description. Guys, it's a great program. I have people that work for me go through it because self-education and improving yourself 1% every day. Guys, the best investment you can make is in yourself. So don't hold back. Go over there, check out Skillshare. Again, I'm linking to them down in the description. That's it, guys. Take care and stay tuned for my next video. All right, guys. See you later.